Hi guys, this video is just going to be some tips to help you with your age regression, especially if it's something that you keep secret. So I'm just drawing myself, and I thought that this would be a good video to put in the background while I explain some things. First things first, you have to remind yourself that your age regression is always valid, no matter what, if it's impure, pure, or if you're screaming at your wall or jumping around in circles, no matter what, it's completely valid. So no matter what anybody says or what you tell yourself, just try to remember that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over some of the tips that I've accumulated over the years. I like to think that these can go for both people who are secretive about it and people who are open. Okay, so if you're like me, you broke your centerpiece, and if you're super unlucky like me, it was your first deco passy. So I got this idea from my CG. He's very smart, and he suggested nail glue, and it works. You might want to make sure it's just dipped on both sides and put the pieces back together. It works, trust me. You just want to be super delicate with it afterwards because it can still break. Okay, the next tip is toothbrushes help when cleaning bottles. So if you don't really have a place where you can wash it, or you don't have the necessities to wash it, a toothbrush is always really good. Same goes with those pipe cleaners. I don't know if that's what they're called. I think that is like the little fuzzy straw things. I'll insert a picture. The dollar store is your best friend, okay? Everything is there. I literally found a bottle that was like $6 on Amazon that I just couldn't buy, and I found it at the dollar store. So just check. I am an avid promoter for the dollar store and the thrift store, so check both of them out when you can. If you don't have a bottle, you can poke a hole in the top of a water bottle. If you want to try diapers, or you can't get them, and you're assigned female at birth, you can get period panties, and I believe they're the same thing. I haven't tried them, so I wouldn't know. You can hide your binkies inside of stuffed animals. I used to have to hide things inside of my bed frame, so like not under your bed but inside your bed frame, if that makes sense. I feel like sometimes we forget, or at least maybe it's just me, that things like stuffed animals and coloring books are normal, so you don't have to hide that from people. They're not going to think anything of it. I forgot to mention that you can also hide things under dressers. Bubble baths are amazing and can help you feel super duper small super easily, so I suggest those too. Okay, so I found that cutting up food like fruits and veggies into small pieces really helps me. There's a list of some of the foods that make me feel small. Lunchables, pizza rolls, dino nuggies, of course, strawberry milk and chocolate milk, also angel milk. By the way, the perfect ratio for angel milk is 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 2 tablespoons of sugar. When it comes to advice about opening up to people, I find that it's easier to direct them to a definition, or just explain the definition yourself. It can be really nerve-wracking, and sometimes you don't need to open up about your age regression, but I found that sometimes I tell people and they already knew. So if you do have any friends that know about your age regression, asking them to help you get little gear and stuff like that could be an option, depending on who your friends are and how close you are with them, and if you feel comfortable. It's a lot, but it's worth a shot to ask if you really need it. This one's kind of bad, but if you have younger siblings and they're growing up, they're not really using their pacifiers or sippy cups, steal them, because unless your parents plan on having another baby, it's probably gonna go in a box that will never be touched anyways. So if your parents are asking what's in your bag when you just got home from buying little gear, a good excuse would be that it's for a friend's sibling and it's their birthday. If you're out in public and you feel the need to explain yourself, you can always say it's for your sibling or your cousin or something like that. If your family kept toys or things from your childhood in boxes, I would suggest you go look through those boxes because your serotonin levels will go through the roof if you do. These are all the ideas I could come up with for this video. Check out my socials. I post on Instagram daily and they're really cute posts, so I think you should check them out. And I also put up polls and questions for what these YouTube videos could be. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day and bye!